know that there are a lot of advantages when you choose to incorporate a company than to register a business name. There are certain restrictions to starting a business name. There's certain restrictions to what you can do with a business name other than that of a company. There are a lot of things you can do with a company that you cannot do with a business name. However, when it is time for you to choose your director, there are certain people that you cannot use as director. There are certain people under the law that are prohibited from being a director of a company or from forming a company as a director. So on this episode, I'm going to be talking about those set of people that cannot be a director, or the set of people that cannot come together to form a company as a director. Hello, my name is Precious Toju. I am a business and real estate lawyer. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please click the subscribe in red and the notification button at your right hand side. Click all so that you'll be the first to be notified once I upload a new video. Okay, so first thing first, you have to understand that when you want to incorporate a company or want to inform a company, the company is for profit making and it has to be formed to carry out legitimate business. In other words, you cannot form a company to carry out illegal activities or illegal objectives. So there are certain sets of people that are not allowed under the law to be a director of the company. The first set of people are infants. If you are not up to 18 years, the law prohibits the person from being a director. However, the person can be a shareholder. So if you want to start a company and you intend for your children to be part of that company, your children can only be shareholders, they cannot be directors. As long as they are not up to 18, which is the legal age for adulthood, they cannot be a director. The second person or the second group of people are lunatic, or people of an unsound mind. That is somebody that has mental issues, psychological issues. So if the person has been declared by the court of law that this person is a lunatic or this person has psychological issues, is a person of an unsound mind, has unstable mind, the person, whether it's by a court of law or by anybody, any psychiatric hospital, any institute that are into that kind of health matters. So the person, you cannot use such person as a director. Now, if the person had psychiatric issues and the person after a while has been discharged, you also need a formal discharge letter or a formal discharge from the court to say, oh, this person is no more having psychiatric or psychological issues. Now, the third set of people that you cannot use as a director of your company is someone that has been declared bankrupt and is not discharged by the law. We all know what bankruptcy is all about. Someone that has declared himself or herself that he owes certain debts and he cannot pay the debt. So if you have such person and has not been discharged from his or her financial obligation, such person cannot be a director of a company. You also have people that are life directors. On another episode, I am going to be talking about types of directorship or types of directors, and you have a life director as one of these persons. So if a person is a life director, the person cannot readily be somebody that can form another company. Okay, so with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that when next you want to start a company, when next you want to incorporate a company, form a company, you have to carry out due diligence on the person that you have chosen to join hands with you to start or form a company. It's very important. Forget the fact that the person is your friend, the person is a good business person. You need to do your due diligence. You need to use a legal practitioner. You need to use a lawyer so that the person can carry out due diligence, because most times a lot of people have been declared bankrupt by the courts and you may not know until there is a proper search carried out in the court registry, at the court registry, to know the financial status or the liability status of the person. So when next you want to form a group of company, make sure you do not use a person that is not up to 18 years. Make sure you do not use a lunatic or someone that has an unsound mind or someone that once had a psychological issues except officially discharged. Make sure that you do not use somebody that has been declared bankrupt. Make sure that you do not use a life director. Make sure that you do not use someone that has been declared a fraud or has been someone that has mismanaged a particular company before and was sacked. Was sacked because of the person was not able to manage the company well, and there is a record track of such activity. Now, there's certain corporations too that cannot be a director of a company. Okay, so I'll talk about more about this in my next episode. Thank you so much for joining.